Hi everybody, welcome to the next episode of the Weekly Plug-In.
I'm Cinemadrue.
I'm Jellyhewby.
I'm PsychoSid.
Let's go. Alright, everybody, we are on our podcast. Oh, wait, not.
I'm shaking my head at y'all. I'm good.
Why?
Your obnoxiousness says...
This little podcast, part of our Thursty Thursday, is brought to you by some sake.
Not brought to you by them.
Jake said he
It
wants
is
some
brought
more.
to us by me.
Jake said he wants more.
They're not a sponsor, though.
Give him some more.
They should be.
No, they shouldn't.
Jake, drink some.
Fuck off. You
It's
fuck right the hell off.
And we're drinking out of Sobo cups. Because do another margarita.
Yeah, give me a margarita.
Alright, and if you're watching here, remember that, we also have
nice,
a
actually.
YouTube channel that we upload our podcasts on at youtube.com/eFFn Gaming. And if you're watching this on YouTube, we have a live stream. We do this live every Thursday at 8, starting at 8, on twitch.tv/FN Gaming.
I couldn't have planned that. Look at that. That popped up on its own talking about the YouTube channel.
Look at that. See, my mind power.
Mind power. I haven't heard that in a while. Fucking
And we
Jedi
have
here.
our 8 o'clock Thursday live stream starts off with a Thursty Thursday, where we have a little drink of whatever random choice that one of us makes. Then we go on to our FNW Thursday Night wrestling promotion, the only interactive wrestling promotion in the world, and tonight was awesome. And then we go into our podcast, so the FNW Thursday. And
Oh, the music's still going.
the music is okay. All right. Let me start. Y'all starting?
You're starting.
Okay, I'll start. All right. So the first thing we got on the agenda is this is from MovieWeb. John Fusco, who wrote Young Guns and Young Guns 2, tweeted that they're working on Young Guns 3.
Is it going to
I
have
guess it'd be Old Guns now.
Old guns, yeah.
Seasoned
Middle-aged guns.
Yeah.
seasoned guns? Is it going to have all the same cast?
Emilio Estevez is coming back. Yeah.
What was the last movie he was
I remember the Gordon Bombay and the Young Guns. That's the two that I remember the most. So yeah, so he tweeted the other day that Emilio Estevez and I are excited to be collaborating on this continuation of the Billy the Kid saga.
I bit my tongue.
And you're going to love where it goes. The original two Young Gun movies were, in my opinion, awesome. Good. I love them.
I haven't seen him in a long,
Yeah.
long time.
I've watched them several times, but it's been a long time since I've watched them too.
Middle-aged Billy the Kid. That's a good one.
Well, technically, in the second one, there's the old guy who said he was Billy the Kid telling a story. That's kind of what the second flaw was. He was telling them about that he was Billy the Kid. And they're like, "No, you're not."
The second one needed a better story.
He's like, "No, I need." Yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember these.
I liked it. I thought it was. Oh, okay.
I remember it had
Oh,
Lou Diamond Phillips. Didn't he die in it?
No, few of them did, but not. I don't think he was. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about it because the originals were like a cult.
Charlie
classic.
Sheen gonna be in it?
Yeah, Charlie Sheen. I don't know if he's gonna be in this. He was in it. Like I love westerns. Probably one of my favorite genres of anything is westerns, movies, games. I absolutely love them, and so that and samurai movies. But it's basically just Eastern westerns.
They all died in the second, and Charlie died in the first.
Well, the thing is, like it, not like it kind of teased that maybe Billy the Kid is not dead at the very end, like that. It may affect his death. So I'm sure that's probably where the third one's gonna go, but I'm not sure. I'm guessing.
Thanks.
Yeah, and it is like perfect timing for me too because I've been on this Western kick. Like I watched the entire
Drew, when are you
series
not?
of
When
Deadwood.
are you not on a Western kick?
It's been like super strong though. I
But
watched
when are
I
you
watched
not,
Deadwood.
Like, if you're ever like not like in the mood to watch a Western, there's something wrong. They'd be like, "Hey, Drew, you want to watch this movie? It's an old Western." Be like, "No." Be like, "What? What's wrong with you?" It's like me not wanting to watch a samurai movie.
Yeah, like I love samurai movies. I just watched Deadwood, the entire series of Deadwood. I just finished up Westworld. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 like crazy online. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. This is gonna be awesome. So the original Young Guns came out in 1990. It was directed by Christopher Kane. And it's about Billy the Kid. If you're not familiar with it, a band of outlaws called the Regulators. Had Emilio Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips, Charlie Sheen. It's pretty much like an all-star cast, like back in the 80s.
Yeah,
Like,
then,
that was a huge,
that movie, man.
deal.
Like I haven't seen it.
Right.
They need to remake The Wild Bunch. That was a good one.
Dude, that's one of my awesome favorite Western movies, The Wild Bunch. That's like the greatest. The Wild Bunch is like the greatest like gunfight scene of all time. Like
One of
like a 5-minute long gunfight battle.
What's like the what is it, Tombstone?
Yeah,
OK Corral.
yeah.
That literally, like in real life, lasted all of like 26 seconds.
Yeah.
But that scene in the movie lasts like 10 minutes.
Yeah, get the stare downs and all that stuff, and about your Regulators, and you still hear like I remember when Warren G came out with Regulate, and they had the clip from that song. That's a great song. Young Guns 2 came out. I think they came out in 90 actually. I think the first one came out in 89. It came out in 90. Directed by Jeff Murphy. And it's about pretty much him fighting with
Bushy
Matt
Bill
Garrett.
Roberts.
Yeah.
The second one played off a guy, Heiko.
Yeah.
Billy the Kid.
Heiko claimed he was Billy the Kid.
What am I doing here?
The second one brought back Emilio Estevez, Sutherland, and Diamond Phillips. Added Christian Slater, James Coburn was awesome. Alan Ruck, who played Cameron in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, had Viggo Mortensen in it, which I didn't realize until I was like,
he is a lot older than I thought.
Yeah, I know, right? And Scott Wilson, who played Herschel in The Walking Dead.
Oh,
nice.
Rest in peace.
Right?
Herschel?
So during his tweet,
Did he actually pass?
Yeah, during his tweet, John Fusco added Lou Diamond Phillips, Kiefer Sutherland, Christian Slater, and even Vincent D'Onofrio, who's one of my favorite actors. I freaking love him.
I have no idea who that is.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I played his
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket. He just did the
movies.
He played
Daredevil.
There's a dude.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what really
yeah.
sucked me into Daredevil. When I figured out, I was like,
I didn't know his
this is a really
name.
good show. And then
I had to put a face with a name.
Which Kingpin is one of my absolute favorite Marvel villains.
But he plays Kingpin?
Vincent D'Onofrio. I was like, what? Yeah. And then he was freaking amazing in The Magnificent Seven, the remake.
Private Pile.
Awesome in it, dude. I absolutely love him. So, dude, if he's gonna be in it, yeah, I mean, yeah,
he's just a fantastic actor.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. He's one of my all-time favorite actors. But yeah, and Chris Pratt also was added in it, so maybe he might make an appearance in
cool
too.
He was in the remake of Magnificent Seven. He was.
Yeah. Like I said, he was freaking amazing. Like his character was awesome. It was like very different. You know, he had the high pitched voice, and he was awesome. I absolutely love it.
That's
John
what he's stuck in my head now.
also sent out another tweet with him and Emilio Estevez on the Mexican border, 1989, discussing a scene during which of Young Guns 2. At the end of the shoot, he gave me his 1881 Colt Lightning. I guess I'll never need to give it back to him. No surrender for Billy the Kid. John Fusco, also an amazing writer. Like I said, wrote the first two. He also wrote The Babe. Wrote Hidalgo. He wrote Spirit, Stallion of Cimarron, which is a
I'll
really
say
good
a prayer for you,
movie.
a little one.
And he also wrote on Marco Polo series. So this dude, like, if writing a western, this dude knows how to write that time period And so I have high hopes that it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be good. It depends on who the director is. If they pull in a good director, I'm sure they will.
Quentin Tarantino.
Because it sounds like they still have a lot of care for this. Then I think it'll be good.
I don't know if that'd be a Tarantino film, actually.
Yeah.
What was the guy's name who did Logan?
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
big gritty and
like real gritty kind of.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've seen the first two several times. I'm the type of person I love. Yeah. If
Tarantino did a great job with Hateful Eight.
Yeah, and he also, if you want to watch like an inspiration of, he did Django Unchained, but he also did Sukiyaki
Fucking
Western.
I'm
Django,
excited for that.
which is like an Asian Western, which is badass.
Yeah.
Like if you want to watch a really cool, interesting Western, you need to watch Sukiyaki Western Django. That movie's badass. It's like a Western. It's like,
didn't you show me that a long time ago?
Yeah, probably. It's freaking awesome. And so, like, yeah, I'm super excited about this. I think it's going to be awesome. The fact that the original writer, the original cast is going to be back.
There's so much going on right now.
The cast, hopefully, that they're bringing in is going to be
problem.
awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got about that one.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
That's exciting to see what they might do with that.
He was in Weatherford not that long ago, last year.
Yeah, you told me.
eFFn.
And Charlie Sheen. Or no, it was his dad.
His dad, yeah, Martin. Because I know a lady, she does, she's actually friends with him. They talk a lot. And she does,
Did she, like, live in the house that she was doing or something?
I think so. But he lived in Weatherford for
That's
a
pretty
little
cool.
while. Well, they were shooting a movie, and I think they shot a little bit in Mineral Wells. They shot a little bit in Fort Worth, and I guess they shot somewhere around here. I'm not sure. I don't know. I wonder if there's that movie. Maybe they were shooting. That'd be cool. Imagine if some of the Young Guns 3 was shot in
Right.
Awesome. But yeah. What y'all got?
Dude, I got a lot.
I know there's so much going on right now.
Really?
Like, there's so much news.
This is just in, like, the last day.
Yeah, today. Like, everything's happened this week. Like, so much stuff. You guys want a weekly Cyberpunk update?
Yeah.
Well, too bad, because shit hadn't happened.
It's like the only thing. The only thing that hasn't happened.
That
Yeah,
nothing's happened in Cyberpunk yet.
Cyberpunk still sucks.
It still sucks.
They
I saw him going into a bar and I was like, Emilio!
I used to call him by his real name, Gordon Bombay.
They're getting ready.
Still-
Where's the good set? Where's the good set, boy?
Quack! You just go. I don't know how much he had to deal with that. Walking into a bar and everybody's like, quack, quack, quack.
Quack, 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 quack.
There's one movie.
Like, shut off.
There's 3 movies, guys.
I love those movies too. I watched it.
There was Billy before Gordon. Yeah, but
One,
Gordon's stuck.
Yeah,
like every.
Plus, he looks like a
movie
Gordon.
Ever.
right. The 2 one was actually good, which is a lot hard to
I
do to
love
pull
it.
another sequel.
Like,
Yeah, when they go to the Olympics,
Yeah, like dude, that's my shit.
they brought in the Cowboy Kid and
Yeah.
the other Bash brother.
Yeehaw! What was that dude's name?
The
He had the ears.
Cowboy Kid, yeah.
He had the big old ears.
Yeah.
I guess you got something to go right now?
Like I said, Cyberpunk update. They're
So-
getting ready to release patch 1.1.
I don't know
Haven't
if
said
1.1
when though.
5.1.
They haven't even said what it'll fix. They're like, hey, we're gonna release a patch. That's it. Like,
You gotta look up what
is
happened
it
to
gonna
Goldberg.
fix stuff? Like, we don't know. Is it gonna do? We don't know. When's it coming out? We don't know.
Oh yeah, Goldberg.
So yeah, Cyberpunk update.
Cyberpunk sucks.
It sucks. Still sucks. Update's
Yeah.
coming one day soon.
Dude,
Supposedly
Goldberg.
before the end of the month,
Yeah.
from what they're saying. But I don't know. I hadn't played it. Don't care.
Yeah, that freaking Goldberg, the goalie.
Yeah. Well, no, he's better now.
He's better now,
He's
but
way
he
better
went way off the rails for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah. No.
There is no way, bro.
John Weiss.
He
Yeah,
got
he's way better
freaking
now. He looks way better now. He's better.
Hard drugs.
Yeah.
That's just probably a more accurate picture down there.
That's so sad, dude.
I know.
Like that makes my heart.
I love that dude.
Straight, I know.
He's on that
that makes me
heavyweights. And,
so fucking sad. To see that.
I'm glad that he's gotten better. Yeah, like that's a picture. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's so.
I remember I saw that and I was like, dude.
I can't not put this in there. I gotta show this.
I hated that too when they said something about that. They're like, oh, and they're like, showed a picture. I was like, oh. But he's doing so much better now. Yeah, like I even hate looking at.
Yeah.
That's him,
Yeah.
bro.
Be like, what's his name? Comic of the nose off.
That was January.
No, not this year. That was
like,
last year.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought you meant like that.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago, but
No,
apparently.
he's doing way better. He was in a big and stuff.
I love it, dude. He's one of my favorite actors growing up. As a kid actor.
Is that now?
I'm freaking man. Come on,
Yeah.
Coach. Coach. And he was in Heavyweights, which I love. My favorite movie.
Okay, turn on the camera. Josh Birnbaum, step on up. Get on the scale, son. All right. Get off the scale.
Okay, then.
Turn off the camera.
But you're glad to see my fat ass again, huh? Drugs are bad, bro.
Right?
As your counselor, I'm here to tell you about drugs and alcohol and why they're bad, okay?
Look at that, man. I feel so bad for that dude.
But he's doing
He's recovering. That's good.
Like him and
That was good.
I don't know if y'all know who Delonte West, basketball player. He was like living on the streets in Dallas.
Oh, really?
Like Mark Cuban went and picked him up. And took him, yeah, like straight up, and he's doing way better now. But he was the same way. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like he was literally living on the streets of Dallas.
bro, drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad.
And as for drugs, well, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs, okay?
They to get
They
on
need
some.
to get on some DDP yoga.
Oh, they need to get on some DDP yoga.
Let's
I've
do
got
a
videos
stream of
about
DDP
doing
yoga.
DDP yogas.
As long as there's
I
no
think you would do better than me with Sid.
You know,
My knees.
my fat.
Yeah, that too.
I got some interesting stuff on Resident Evil today.
Was that all you had? Sorry,
I mean, we
can
can come back around. We can
Okay.
do a whole.
Did you have more?
No, that was just
for
my Cyberpunk
Cyberpunk?
update. No, Cyberpunk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Cyberpunk update coming up.
There's so much. Look at that. This is just in like
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Like so much going
I haven't
on.
even looked at it today because
So Resident Evil, we had the reveal today. They had like a trailer, and there's a demo on the PS5 right now. It just launched today. It is, if DDP can get Jake the Snake clean, you might as well call him Wrestling
Jake-
Jesus.
yeah.
That ain't no shit.
Jake Snake and freaking
Yeah, and Scott Hall.
Scott Hall. Yeah.
Did you watch that documentary with Jake the Snake?
Yeah. Well, not. I didn't watch that. I watched him do a bunch of interviews talking about it. I might have been part of the documentary, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, so if you get the PS4 version, the digital PS4 version will include a free upgrade to the PS5. Yeah, but what if you get a physical copy and then you're stuck?
Did you play last one?
Like 3 hours in.
Did you?
I never beat it though.
I started it because it's free on Game Pass, and I couldn't do it.
The
You
2 or
scared?
3?
No, it was just so not Resident Evil-y to me.
You gotta go a little bit further in.
Yeah, I just couldn't get into
Like I did the first boss fight with the dude chasing me around the
it.
car.
In the garage.
That shit sucked.
Yeah. No, I got into it and I was like, this. Because like I played like 1, 2, and 3, and then I was like, I never played anything.
I don't think I even played 3. I played 1 and 2, and I think I played 5 with the man.
Wasn't 5 the one that they went like totally off the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, five
Completely
wasn't it?
No, it was 4.
No. It was 6. 6 was different.
Like the way off the wall. Like,
It was it's like fucking 3 or 4 different stories in one.
yeah, and it's like not even like zombies anymore. Like people, literally
Yeah.
just like evil people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which I kinda like
obviously
better.
7 kind
Like,
of
I
was
like
too.
This was
the
called
zombies
Oscar.
are cool too, but I always like fighting people more than I like fighting zombies.
Yeah, but now they're putting vampires, werewolves,
I know. I see
zombies.
that.
Dude,
I
it's
watched
getting crazy. I'm kind of excited.
trailer or
It
whatever.
looks freaking good.
Like I said, I wasn't even like into it, and I just happened to run across that thing where people are like literally like obsessing over the giant vampire lady.
That's a huge bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
you know what to put there.
That's a huge bitch.
Like this 8 foot tall vampire woman
Yeah.
that's apparently a big role in this game.
God.
That's a huge bitch.
she kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's
Where'd that
big-
picture go?
That's a big old mama. Like mama,
She a pretty lady.
she gonna step on me. What are we doing here?
Step on my cubes.
Fetish.
Yeah.
Step on the
Like,
one
this is gonna awaken a new fetish for everybody.
We're gonna be put into a new algorithm on YouTube
I
here.
didn't think that I was into 8 foot tall vampire women, but
No shit.
I guess I am now.
Right.
Cheers. I haven't been avoiding you. You look great. You're doing well. You've grown, obviously.
So there's also with that they've released. There's gonna be they call it RE Village, or not Village. What was it? It was the. It's not in here.
I know what
It's
you're talking about, the online.
gonna be a multiplayer online version.
Nice.
It looks like a team deathmatch or a
Yeah, you
Direct
play as
free for
old
one.
characters.
you play as any character that's in any game.
Really?
Like the old man chasing you around
Oh,
in the
yeah,
garage
yeah.
with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool looking. You can be Nemesis. The
Nemesis.
what are they
You're
called? The
never
lickers.
Yeah, it'd be
Nemesis is gonna be the first one to
tyrant.
go.
Yeah,
It's randomized.
looks pretty
That'd be
dope.
cool if it was randomized. Like you just had no idea who's gonna be going in.
There's a new animated movie. They released a lot of stuff on it today. May 7th is when it drops, which is coming up pretty quick. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's supposed to be like medieval but modern. I don't know. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
Reverse.
I'm excited.
Reverse. That's what it is.
Oh, big old pansy playing scary.
Bro.
I love playing scary stuff.
Dude,
I,
the older
I can watch scary movies. It doesn't bother me at all.
But games.
But most of them are just kind of really.
The first- see, like when Resident Evil first came out on the PlayStation, like it was unheard of, right?
Yeah,
Like my cousin Derek had it. I could not watch him play that game.
it's scary.
Couldn't
I
play it
really
myself.
do.
No, especially when like you'd go through a room and every time you'd open one of those doors, I'm like, man, something's gonna pop.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. And the next one would be like, "Wah," and it would-
Yeah.
And
No.
the next thing is they had that cutaway scene where the door just you
Yeah.
can't see what's behind it
yeah.
until you're actually through it.
The camera in those games was
Yeah.
so bad.
Which added to like the suspense of it.
Yes.
Oh man, it was. I still. Did you guys ever play the? Oh god, it's not Resident Evil. What is it? It's a recent, and it's terrifying. And there's 2 of them.
Outlast.
Outlast.
I played Outlast first. I did a special Halloween stream. I played it on Halloween
In the dark.
in the dark, start to finish.
Savannah
Took me 6 hours.
played Outlast, and in the dark, mostly by herself. And then
By herself.
yes,
I was alone too, but
and then
I had a chat.
She played. I mean, I kind of pop in every once in a while, but like then she 2 came out. And she didn't know about it, and I told her about it. She's like, "We gotta play it." So we
But,
played it together. No, that game scared the shit out of me.
yeah.
does the second one have dudes that run around with no
yes,
pants on?
where they're running. Yeah,
You can see their.
their dongs flopping around. And then they got the weird.
It's the funniest
weird
shit.
tree
Let me
lady.
get you.
I haven't played
You
the
wanna
second one
play
yet.
Play 2.
I've got it. I think.
It's so scary. Like the old lady, and she's like,
Mhm.
it's we're throwing back to the Resident Evil thing. She's like a 7 foot tall, lanky, but she's like speaking different languages,
Yeah.
I do have it.
and it's terrifying.
The first one, though.
She has a fucking pickaxe.
Look at that. Though. That's looming around
Yeah,
every
that's
fucking
gross.
corner, bro.
Yeah, no, and the thing where you're in the basement and the it's filled with water, with him roaming around there, and you can hear him talking to you. And that-
Oh, yeah.
when he's like,
You
"I'm
turn-
gonna
turn the water
find
on?
you, little
Oh.
pig," and you're like, no,
Oh,
like no.
Dude, I literally ran through all of that just to make sure I wouldn't
Savannah
die.
died so many times.
I
in that
remember
part.
It was so
sister,
scary.
Did
back
you
when
play the expansions?
No, I haven't touched it. I'm too much of a pansy.
my sister doesn't play video games very much, but her boyfriend at the time when Silent Hill first came out, Like, I can play this. This is a video game. I was like, no. It is not like watching a movie.
Fucking
No.
Pyramid
When
Head
you're
come
just
out
there
at
for
you.
the ride.
Dude,
I was like, you actually have to move
Yeah, you have to
forward.
do it.
You
Yeah.
were there. You were having to
Like,
or acting.
I got Dead
in it.
Space, the first Dead Space
Yeah.
for free, probably like a year or two ago because it was on Game Pass, and I was like, I'm gonna play it. No.
You know?
When that first came out,
Oh.
Shannon made me get it.
Oh, I play. So my room is far corner of the house.
Right.
There's 2 exterior walls, and there's a tree right next to my window. Yeah, dude, watch
No.
it. And dude, the first time one of them dead bodies was like, no, turn it off, off. And she was like, "What are you screaming for?" I was like, "No, I'm not playing this game."
Yeah.
I was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah, my sister
my
played
pants.
that for like 30 minutes until like the little kids started talking to her. It's like,
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no.
it's me too. I'm like,
Dude,
nope.
Dead Space 2, you're walking through a spaceship and you're in space and it's dark and it's scary, and then on the intercom over the spaceship is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star by a little girl singing it. I about shit myself. Not even an exaggeration. Shannon made me play those games. When the first one came out, I could only play it in like 15-minute increments.
Yeah.
No.
Like save to save. I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
3 hours
Yeah, I was
later, I'll
mad
come
at
back.
Condemned when Condemned came out. And I mean, that's a horror game, but you can actually kind of fight in that one.
Yeah.
And like me and a friend of mine was playing it, and I made him play. I played a little bit. Like, here you go.
Yeah, no. I
It's like-
hate when you're helpless.
Yeah.
Outlast, you have
Yeah.
there's
Yeah, nothing.
no
You gotta
way
run.
to fight back.
You
Really?
run.
Yeah.
You have a literally have a video camera. That's it.
I'm like Fatal Frame, like that. Like, yeah, that take a picture of.
Yeah.
Don't wuss me. You wouldn't touch this stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a wuss.
Yeah, you need to play Outlast. Dude.
No.
Yeah,
No.
you poop.
I have no doubt they're a great game.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Dude,
but
it was
you'll
fun. It was
crack
a
your
lot of
pants.
fun.
And it is.
And I
so
had scary
strategic.
donations up. Somebody donated $5 during dude, I about cried.
It's so, and just watching my wife play it scared the crap out of me.
It's actually a lot of things.
God, you're gross.
Now I
Also,
wanna- now I
that's
wanna
what she
play
said.
some Scary game.
Yeah, it's just not my bag.
No.
We need to get a group. We need to do like a group stream and play a scary together.
We were trying to do
and have
that.
us like crap our pants all at the same
That
time.
man of Dan, man of Dan.
Man of Medan.
How was it?
Man of Medan.
Man of Medan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Medan.
But Dan had to go to bed. No,
Right there, Porky big man.
that's
Pretty far in it.
yeah, we did not get far.
Is that a horror game?
It's like a
It's like a
suspenseful
suspense,
thriller.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's horror.
Like, it's weird because, like, some things that, like, I remember playing games like Heavy Rain. Love Heavy Rain.
Dude, Heavy Rain was great.
Playing games like, what was the first one?
That was one of the first ones where it was like super interactive.
Yeah.
Like where
Well,
like,
the first one was
decision
the
making.
Indigo Prophecy.
Okay,
I didn't look it up yet. That was the first one that was like that, where you're kind of, it's almost like a movie.
Oh yeah, they did
and
Fahrenheit too.
Oh, really? Yeah, dude. Those games were kind of creepy, but I loved them. Like Indigo Prophecy was awesome because you play the person going crazy doing the murders, and then you play the detective that's investigating them. And there's some like really super creepy parts. I loved it. And I loved Heavy Rain, and I loved Detroit, which Detroit some of it's kind of creepy. But I love that, like,
those are all made by the same.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
but I love that.
know
Like,
Detroit and Heavy Rain were.
yeah, but I love
Indigo
that, like,
Prophecy wasn't made by them.
it's like that cerebral suspense kind of games and stuff. I love, but just like horror, straight up horror games, nah. I never really like them.
Oh, I guess it was. Fahrenheit is Indigo Prophecy.
Yeah,
Why'd they change the name?
Indigo, dude, that game sucked me in that crazy. When it came. Was it the Two Souls?
Huh?
The one that came out. I think it was Two Souls, something like that.
Between Two Souls?
Yeah, Between Two Souls.
The one with Ellen Page?
Yeah.
Or Elliot Page now?
Well, she was Ellen at the time. But yeah, that was a good one too. Beyond Two Souls. That was a
Yeah,
good one,
Beyond
too.
Two Souls.
That game got overshadowed by The Last of Us because The Last of Us came out like a couple weeks later. Everybody forgot about that game, but Beyond Two Souls was good too. The one that kind of had some creepy moments in it, but loved it.
Oh no, that wasn't her. That was She got mad and sued for the likeness. Or
I thought she acted in it. Voice acted in it.
it was really, really close to her, and she got upset.
I could have swore it was her.
Oh no, it was her. She was in this one, and then The Last of Us came out. That's what she was mad about because it looked like her.
But I could have swore I remember like seeing her. Like,
She back in the day.
Back in the day.
Now,
It's hard for me to get used to that stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. But the new one, the new Resident Evil looks pretty damn good. It looks like it's gonna
I don't
be
doubt
a
that.
masterpiece,
So like the last one, 7.
Yeah.
Good game as far as I went. I didn't go super far into it, but to me, I think sometimes when it comes to like games and movies and stuff like that, Jake, you need to take that fucking Outlast picture off your fucking screen up there because I just looked up and I shit my pants a little bit. I straight up, and I don't know why because he's staring through my soul.
Is that better?
Yeah, thank you.
Right memory.
That game?
I was like, I think sometimes when it comes to movies and stuff like that, when you change so much of it and to keep the same name,
Yeah.
like we said before, like with Assassin's Creed and stuff, and they're like, hey, we're gonna make it something completely different. But it's still gonna have a hidden blade.
Yeah.
Like that's all that you retain from the Assassin's Creed. Why still call it? Just take that hidden blade out. Call it Viking Simulator.
That's the doctor, bro.
Yeah, he's got
Like
a
those-
long scissor.
I don't think I hate about like
And he like
VR.
chases you around with him. He's like, snip, snip, snip.
Yeah.
But no, and like the movies, like what is it? Like Evil Dead. Like I love the Evil Dead remake.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Like the fact that like I think if they wouldn't have called it like a remake,
Yeah.
it would have been a lot better movie. But that's so hard.
Yeah.
But when they do that, when they're like, oh, we're gonna reboot this, or we're gonna add to this and make it so much different that it's not even.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew, you need to play. Look at that. That's
No.
I think one of the expansions.
I think that's the whistleblowers.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you need to play it.
Bro, it's a good game.
It's
I know
so
it's
good.
good.
It's so scary. Like it's so dude, your blood pumping.
Look at those scissors, bro.
I
He
know
comes,
the thing I
he comes at you with those.
Yeah, he chases you, and you have to hide. You can't do it. You have to hide under beds and in lockers and shit.
Nah, dude, I ran around that room. See, I figured out I was looking for a key for like 35 minutes. No lie. Couldn't find the fucking key.
Yeah,
I ran around that room.
Stuff, but you have to avoid this motherfucker with the scissors, and he's sitting there, and you can hear him like laughing and talking to himself.
Yeah.
And then you got this big dude running around, and he calls it. He's like, "Here, little piggy," and you're like, "No." And the thing is, he'll go hide in a locker, and he'll walk up to these lockers and like slam into him and like pick one of them up and stuff. And you're
That
just
guy.
like, "Yeah." And it's terrifying. And it's scary. Look at that. You
Nah.
poop your pants.
Somebody beat that game in 9 minutes. 9 minutes and 40 seconds.
No. Yeah, no. You would still poop your pants. Like that first jump scare where that body falls down in front of you. No, I was done with that at that
I'm gonna
point.
change it to some.
But yeah. But no, stop it. Like I know I'm probably a pretty because you don't want to do the same thing forever.
Yeah.
You don't want 13
gotta
Resident Evil
change it up a
games
little
where
bit.
you're just chasing zombies or running from zombies in a fucking mansion.
Yeah.
I think it's just sometimes people get irritated when they're like, "Oh, it's 27,"
Yeah.
and has nothing to do. Because like what 1, 2, and 3, like 1 was in the mansion, 2 was partially in, 2 was in the mansion,
Yeah.
3 was in the city.
2 is in the police station.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's like follow the same storyline.
The one was in the mansion. 2 was in the police station.
I think 3 was out in the city.
Yeah,
in the city.
3
And
was
you
a
went
little
back
bit
to the
of the
mansion
city.
too, didn't you?
I think.
And 3.
I think so.
I
And the police station. You go into the police
Yeah.
station a little bit too.
Yeah,
4, I never played.
I didn't either.
5 was all over the place.
And then 6
In, like,
is when they
Africa.
went. "Ah, just kidding."
Yeah.
And 6 had like
You're
Chris Redfield.
yeah.
Dude, 6 is like just crazy. I couldn't play it.
And then 7 crazy.
7 is different, and you like Chris Redfield's still in that one.
Yeah.
But he's different. And then he's supposed to be in this one. But
it's
he's the
also
bad
about
guy.
the guy from 7.
Yeah.
Ethan or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. I want, like, I had it planned. I was going to play through all of them last year, like all in the month of October. They're only like, I beat 3 in like 6
Like
hours.
do all the remakes and then like the reboots or the
well, anything that I've got. I think I've got.
They do all the because they got a 1, 2, and 3.
I've got 3 and 5. I don't want to do like the side ones because they're fun. But I have 3 and 5 on PC. 2 is right there for. I don't have the original. I can get it though.
3 just came out last.
Outlast wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I've got that one. Yeah, Alice wasn't that bad. I enjoyed it. And 7 is also. Show? Yeah, I wanted to go through and play them all because I have 4 on the GameCube, but I was going to play it. But yeah, so I still may do that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got with that one. May 7th. Look for that new Resident Evil.
Nice.
The giant vampire lady.
Anything else?
WandaVision came out. You guys watch it?
Yes, it
You
is.
guys want to discuss a little bit of the one division?
Bro, it's some weird stuff.
I really enjoyed it.
It was hard to watch for me.
It is a little hard to follow if you don't. If this is what you're coming into, like if you are started, which I do not recommend.
Yeah.
Savannah has watched basically every Marvel movie I've seen.
Yeah.
She kind of watched it. She has no earthly idea what's going on.
Oh, really?
She's watching this. She's like, and it intrigued her, but she's like, I'm so confused. She's like, I don't. She goes, why are they in black and white?
Yeah.
Why are they living in a house? Why are they in a neighborhood? I thought this was a superhero movie. But
it's just one of those, like, you got to be patient with the story.
I mean, I see some.
That's the way. Can you give me another margarita?
Can't, like,
I see some.
go into it expecting the Avengers.
Well, yeah.
I do think they're not going to be able to. I do think, like I was talking to Jeff about it the other day. I think they're going to do something with it sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they're going to wait till the end of the season and be like.
Yeah.
I finally caught a trailer. I hadn't watched a trailer. I just watched the first 2 episodes. Yeah. I've been avoiding it.
Looked really good.
And it shows.
The first episode, I watched a lot more of the first episode than I did the second episode. I watched it all the way through, but I think the second episode lost me a little bit. Because I think what they're trying to do too much with the alternate storyline. In my opinion, they're like, oh, we're flirting with this, oh, hey, like storyline. But they're like, I think they're trying to do too much with throwback retro TV show story stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to Jeff about it. Like, hopefully it'll kind of pick up later.
I think. Well, I get a very Truman Show-y vibe.
Good morning. Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
But I think it's her.
Yeah.
Maybe controlling a lot of it.
Yeah.
Or maybe
that's what I was saying.
She's controlling, but she maybe forgot that she's controlling, kind of thing. Yeah. Or she's doing it on purpose.
I think she, in my brain, spoiler alert if you guys haven't seen WandaVision yet, I think that, or if you haven't really caught up on any of the movies.
Yeah.
So Vision's dead. Vision's dead.
Yeah.
Like, he's gone.
Yeah.
Like, and I think she's coping with that
maybe.
Like, she's either locked
like trapped
up
in her head.
Again.
Leave it to be really.
Yeah, she's locked up somewhere.
Yeah.
Or
that's
she has gone, put herself away, and locked herself in her brain, and she's making this up with the loss of Vision.
Yeah.
Because, loved Vision, love of Vision. So I think that her losing him set her off. Because from what I read, this starts the multiverse.
Yeah.
Like, this show is what begins the multiverse.
See, I don't know if they're going to be able to
see, but
pull that off.
And what
what
bothers me about it is they're like, WandaVision starts the multiverse and Doctor Strange ends it. And I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah.
The next Doctor Strange movie or the last one?
No, the next.
How are they going to do that so fast?
Not that long,
and the thing was, because they said that basically there's 3 major storylines in the multiverse. You got WandaVision, Spider-Man 3,
Excuse me.
and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. WandaVision starts the multiverse. Spider-Man is in the middle of the multiverse. Doctor Strange ends the multiverse. Now, there's supposed to be numerous movies and this and that in between, but they're not as major. Like, you've got WandaVision, something, Spider-Man, something, Doctor Strange. But to me, that seems so short because it's so expansive.
Yeah,
Like,
so much you can do in it,
How do you cover...
Either they're going to not reach to its fullest potential that they could do with the storytelling of it, or they're going to mess it up.
And my thing is, like, do they come back to it, and do they, like, oh, hey, by the way, the show 5 years later was set back then, and this is part of the multiverse, or
maybe it is part of the multiverse, and then this happens, and then this is on another,
or maybe this just opens a can of worms to hey, there is a multiverse.
Yeah,
we're showing you, we're going to give you a glimpse in, but then hey, this show comes out. Universe.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know, but I think that's what they're getting to with WandaVision. And if you're not completely into it, I think it'll mess you up a little bit. Like, because I think I've got to go back and rewatch episode 2 because I watched a large chunk of it. Think about the middle to the end of it. I was kind of like in and out.
At the end of it, like they kind of pulled out of it a lot
with the birds.
Yeah,
like I was just kind of like, like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and kind of rewatch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to too because I can only remember the first one right now.
I'm gonna say when they do the magic show, and
Vision had the gum, and so he was like fucking stuff
drunk.
Up. Yeah,
and then the very end of it, where it shows her pregnant.
Yeah,
and everything goes to color. Sorry if we hadn't seen it yet, but
it's different.
Yeah,
like
I said, I enjoyed it. Like I see what they're, at least the idea of what they have with it. That it's not just going to be this for the entirety of the series.
And I don't want them, as much as I like the little throwback, like alternate reality kind of thing. I want them to wrap it up a little. Like I want this
action.
I want this
superhero.
I want
get to the point of it.
Yeah, I want this to show me like what's going on. Like, hey, I want this to show, and then have something come along where it's like, oh, okay, I get this. I mean, granted, yes, that will come eventually, but I think a part of me is like want to enjoy it, and right now I'm on the cusp of enjoying it because I like it, but I'm not like, oh man, WandaVision. Like, I'm like, I didn't even know.
Not looking forward to it.
Like I think when Jeff were talking about it, he said he was like, I think 2 episodes every Friday, or are they doing just an episode every Friday?
I think it's an episode. I think they did 2 the first week and then 1 every other week. Let's make sure.
But I mean, I like it.
Yeah,
I do like it. It's different.
I mean, for me, I like it too because it's like a throwback, the I Love Lucy, and stuff like that, which I love. So it's fun watching. I was like, oh yeah, a little trope that they do.
Tomorrow.
It's funny. And
it's episode 3.
Friday.
Yeah, but
every Friday.
it's just, I mean, basically, it's a superhero movie, and I'm ready to watch some superhero stuff.
Yeah.
My brain.
I think that's why I really enjoyed it because it's almost like a modern nostalgia trip, sort of.
Kinda, yeah, I feel that.
I love Pluto TV because it's got so many TV shows. Like, been watching shit out like Happy Days, and Vern and Shirley, and more.
Vern and Shirley.
Yeah, like
that's one of my favorites.
That's like an iconic entrance. That
probably the greatest opening to a show of all time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hassenbeff Incorporated.
And it's like I'll wake up in the middle of the night and it'll be on, and I'm just like,
Like just like when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Nick at night.
Because like we'll fall asleep, Happy Days will be on. I'll wake up in the morning and more convenient. I love old retro stuff like that.
Yeah,
stuff it's just and I think this show kind of pulls that out of me, like hey, like I love when like I Love Lucy and stuff like that on, and you just see it, and you're like, or the old old Happy Days.
Yeah.
You know, like stuff like that, and you see it, and you're like, oh, hey, got that
But-
cool nostalgia, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
throwback. Like,
When I go to visit my mom and we have something, she has the lady beside her always has Andy Griffith Show on.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
love it. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Love Andy Griffith Show.
yeah, I think that taps a lot of in me. Like,
We called it reruns, not retro.
Yeah.
Yeah, rerun.
Reruns.
They
Like Matlock.
Matlock.
Car 54, where are you?
Yeah.
Did I watch that one?
Murder, She Wrote.
Murder, She Wrote.
Columbo. I love Columbo.
Dude, Columbo. My grandfather used
My
to
mom
watch it
loved
all the
Columbo.
time.
What was we've gone through this before, but
Perry Mason.
Perry Mason. Yeah.
I could hear the wheels turning.
Because I was like, we've gone through it before. But I used to always remember falling asleep on the couch with my dad, and the theme song for Perry Mason, like now it always goes an opera when that happens.
Yeah.
It's always so. Anytime I hear that, I'm just like
I think I did too. I think I remember always falling asleep when that show was
Perry
coming.
Mason.
Yeah.
And it was like I Love Lucy and Perry Mason.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
But yes, this the WandaVision
And then like the Carol Burnett show and stuff like that.
definitely lassos that and kind of like, hey.
I think that's why I really enjoyed it because I'm like, yay.
Yeah,
It's like warm and
exactly.
fuzzy,
It's
but
got the old.
it's got that kind
laugh
of
track.
almost, I don't want to say it's dark undertone yet, but like at the
Oh,
end
it's-
of each
no,
episode, you
it's
can see the
definitely-
dark
and
undertone
even then,
to it.
even during the middle
Yeah.
of the episode, like the episode where was it Mr. Hart's wife? Is just
Yeah.
twitching out.
Yeah.
It's like help
So-
him,
Yeah.
help him,
Stop
and
it.
I'm
Stop
like
it. Stop it. And he's having a heart attack. And he's choking on the, yeah.
She's like, help him out, stop it,
Yeah.
help him out, stop. And I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, no,
Crazy.
I think it helps. I think it kind of like they're definitely using that to kind of pull some of that out of us. That's like, oh, you know, you want to watch this because I'm like, yeah, I do, but I also want to see where are we going with it.
Yeah, right.
Are we gonna drag this on for 10 episodes for
That would
you know,
be, yeah.
like hint?
Sorry, I'm looking at
But yeah,
pictures.
I like it so far. I need to rewatch it, get a little more into it, and they say that there's little hidden things.
Yeah,
that
so
you
there's
need to
like
really pay attention to that kind of hint at stuff.
Yeah.
To kind of hint at where going on. So
What you got? Jake?
Next up, making a new Peter Pan movie,
Hey.
and Jim Gaffigan is Shmi.
Me?
how many Peter Pan movies are they gonna make?
I love Peter Pan's one of my
It's a great
all-time
story.
favorites.
Peter Pan.
I was in a Peter Pan play, and I freaking loved it.
You-
I played it was story about James Barry
okay.
writing Peter Pan.
Oh.
And I played the bartender who used to beat him up and bully him as a kid. And now on the bar, and when he comes back to London, he's been gone for 5-10 years. And
You're an asshole.
and he comes back and he wanders into my bar. And I'm also having an affair with my wife, and so him and James Barry and my wife are like making up this Peter Pan story. Like he's writing it as he's talking. They're going back and forth, and he's writing it as.
I love
And
Peter Pan.
I loved it. I mean, we even had like scenes of Peter Pan in between.
Didn't they come out with a? They came out with a movie
Yeah,
a few years ago.
Finding Neverland.
No. I think it might have been last year, or it might have not come out yet. But I think it's called Lost Boys,
Oh, really?
or Lost, or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's a story about the Lost Boys.
Was it a TV?
No, it was in theaters. We saw it it may not even. But
It was Pan, Peter
love
Pan,
the lore
Hook, Wendy.
of Peter Pan.
Yeah, me too.
Like so,
We got a
okay,
series for it too. last
Yeah,
year?
there was a
Wendy?
mini series. Oh, the mini Wendy. I don't know.
That was last year. It's on HBO.
Oh, I hadn't seen that one.
but they I think the thing about
Finding Neverland. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Lost Boys, the Lost Boys to me was such a big thing because the Lost Boys, they want to get away from they don't want to grow up.
Yeah.
They don't want to have to deal with life. And I think that was such a big thing to me, kind of like becoming an adult,
Yeah.
and because of like my my whole situation and like I was out on my own and stuff like that, becoming a Lost Boy. I think that's one thing that kind of always drew me towards the whole Peter Pan Lost Boy thing. It's like I wanted that Neverland.
I just thought it was always just like a beautiful, like a classic literature, like a beautiful.
Yeah,
like the
I've always liked Peter
the
Pan.
pirates, Indians,
Flying.
the flying, the kiss and the finding the shadow and having to put it back. Just the whole thing is super whimsical and beautiful. And I've always just had great admiration. I remember it was cool because they had. I remember, of course, Hook. Of course, they had the old Disney man.
Yeah.
Awesome. They had Hook, which is amazing. One of my all-time favorite movies. Like probably in my top 10 probably favorite movies of all time at least. Then they had
Who played Captain Hook?
Dustin Hoffman. Yeah,
Dustin Hoffman.
And freaking Smee.
Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins was
phenomenal.
And one of my favorite line in any movie of all time comes from him in that movie.
Smee.
I just had an apostrophe.
I've just had an apostrophe. I think you mean an epiphany.
Does you mean an epiphany?
Smee's me. I'm Smee.
And then like, don't try to stop me this time, Smee. Don't you dare try to stop me.
Smee's trying to stop me.
Try to stop me. Get your butt over here and try to
Stop me.
I'm committing suicide. Absolutely. I can't get over how much I love that movie. Then I remember a few years ago they had that remake with
I've just had
Hugh
that's
Jackman,
the
who
top
played
quote.
him.
I just had an apostrophe.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
I think you mean an epiphany.
I just had an apostrophe. Like if I watch that movie today, night when I go home, and that line comes on, it's gonna crack me up. Like I'm gonna laugh.
Lightning has
long
just struck
time
my
now.
brain. I forgot about that.
They had the one with Hugh Jackman that had the weird like.
Oh yeah,
Pan. Yeah, which
What
when
is
they had
it
a
called?
Pan came out, which was another remake of it. Then they had that Hugh Jackman one, which had like
I don't
modern
remember
music in it, which was weird but kind of cool. They had a mini series which showed how they got like even Hook and Peter Pan and the Lost Boys got to Neverland. It's like, and Bob Hoskins reprised his role of Smee in it.
Did he?
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to find that.
It's really good, and it shows how they were like Peter Pan and the Lost Boys were criminals in London. Like he had this child criminal ring and steal pickpockets and stuff. And somehow I can't remember how they made it to Neverland. And it shows like how Hook becomes Hook, and how Peter Pan becomes Peter Pan, and how they got their divide. And it's really good. It really shows a cool insight, like a backstory of how it happened. And Wendy, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess that it was a movie that came out in 2020. Like I said, we saw a trailer for it somewhere. We must have, like I said,
Yeah.
And I remember getting about halfway through it.
Yeah.
Then it focuses on Wendy and Lost Boys.
That's cool.
But it's on.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I don't know if I can see him playing Smee though. Like I can't see anybody else playing Smee other than Bob Hoskins.
So I do not enjoy Jim Gaffigan.
Oh really? I do.
I
like
don't
Jim Gaffigan.
know why. I think I watched one of his stand-up specials one time. So repetitive to me, and I just couldn't.
Hot Pockets.
Yeah,
It's a bit outplayed.
It's and I just like I just couldn't do it.
I can't wrap my head around him playing that character. I guess I'm so infused with Bob Hoskins and the way he played it.
It's perfect.
And I know the Hugh Jackman one, there was somebody else playing Smee.
I don't remember
But Jim
Hugh
Gaffigan
Jackman.
has a very distinct style.
Yeah.
And I can't wrap my head around him playing Smee unless he just pulls it out of his ass, and just does something cool. But
just look at that.
Bob Hoskins was the best.
Rufio,
And
Rufio.
Dustin Hoffman is amazing.
I forgot Julia Roberts was in that.
Apparently she's a huge bitch.
Diarrhea Pocket.
Yeah. I remember reading a story about like she was playing a dinner party. She was up on in the suit, like flying around and stuff like that. And apparently they were working stuff out, and she was up there, and she's like, "Who have to get a freaking drink of water?" Glad I wasn't on set. Me?
This person.
Yeah.
Me, I'll get you one.
I'll get you some water.
That's a contract, right? That's
You gotta sign something.
But apparently she was a major pain in the ass in the whole.
Really?
Yeah. She kind
Oh
of.
man, I kind of want to watch it.
I
do
watched
too.
it a few months ago, like when the pandemic, when the coups first started.
I watched
Oh,
it. I
absolutely
think right
love
after
that
Robin Williams died.
Yeah.
And like one of the first scenes in the movie is when he's getting in an elevator and he's like, "Well, it's your time to go. It's your time to go." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Oh
God.
my god, I forgot she was in that.
Maggie Smith, one of the greatest actors of all time.
Hello, boy.
I watched a movie the other day where she was like in her early 30s. And it was like, wow, it was like one of those, it was one of those, like Orient Express, like, no, the Murder on the Orient Express, but it was a different one where they were on a steamboat. And she was super young. She had like brown hair and stuff. And I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
I just watched, Nani was watching it, and I was just kind of like messing with my phone, and I looked up, and I was like, is that Maggie Smith? Yeah. I was like, holy crap, dude. It took me a long time
She's
to
a
be able
beautiful
to watch
woman.
this movie, though, because after he died, like, I couldn't watch anything.
Yeah.
With
No,
for a
like I
long
really
time.
like. Well,
I got hit
there's
me
another
hard.
movie. There's another movie, and I think I don't remember. Like right after it happened, like I remember watching. There was a movie where
This
I
guy.
think his son commits suicide, and I was watching it, and he like finds his son's body, and I was like, no, I was like, nope,
Yeah.
turn it off. I was like, I'm gonna watch
Well,
the
there was one of my favorite movies.
Dreams Make Them.
No. Which is
Dead Poet
great
Society?
movie, Dead Poet Society.
Yeah.
That kid, it's not his son, but it's one of his students kills himself. One of my all-time favorite
Yeah,
movies,
no.
too.
I remember. I think I made Savannah watch What Dreams May Come.
Oh, really?
And she was like,
That movie worked your
that's
heart out.
sad.
Yeah. Especially now.
yeah. And it's like, well, and I still like he's getting in the elevator. He's like, it's your time to go. It's your time to go.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I legit like stopped talking to like I was talking to a chick at the time, like long after like internet and stuff like that.
yeah.
And we were talking for about
I
a month or
can't
so.
talk to you right now.
Well, no. Like I was like, I wonder who this chick is. So I found her Facebook page. She's like, I wish people would stop talking about Robin Williams. He killed himself. Big deal. Get over it. I was like,
Yeah, and you're ugly.
you can go F yourself and jump off the cliff as far as I care. I'm not talking to you again. And I just ghosted her after that. Like, I was talking to you. Like, how dare you?
How dare
You should have messaged her and be like,
No.
really?
Like I hate
Like,
you.
Like, this man
you're
was so
enemies now.
influential
Like,
on so many people's lives.
Like, I'll put you down. I'll
I
put you
love
down.
watching. That's another thing. Bringing that up, like waking up in the mornings and Mork and Mindy being on,
Yeah.
and him and Mork and Mindy.
I saw a
Dude,
cartoon version of
that's
that
one
the
of
other day. I
that
didn't know
movie,
that was
like,
a
Hook.
thing.
Hook is like a perfect movie to where, like, when I say perfect, like one of my perfect movies where, like, every single piece was thought of and thought of. There's no just, like, throw away anything in it. Like,
There's not
the
a scene that
dialogue.
doesn't count. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
not
directed
any
this?
part of the, not any part of the set, not like the music, everything just is absolutely done.
No stopping me this time, Smee. This is it. Don't make a move, Smee. Not a step. My fingers on the trigger.
So good.
Won't stop me, Smee. Oh, not again. This is it. Don't try to stop me. Smee, try to stop me. Smee, you better get off your ass. Come on, yes, Smee.
Don't you dare try to stop me this time, Smee. Try to stop me. Smee, you better get up off your ass. Get over here, Smee.
That little girl singing that little song. So, just pulls up, tugs on the little old horse. Yeah.
You're a liar.
But I'm super excited. I love Peter Pan, so I'm excited. Like, even if it's not well received, I'm probably gonna like it.
I'm
Unless they
gonna watch this. Just the story itself is worth it.
Yeah, 'cause I can watch that
I
movie
need
over and over
to.
again.
I need to look up and watch.
That and Alice in Wonderland are my two
On HBO.
favorite literary
Alice in
literary
Wonderland?
stories. Yeah,
Great.
like I love like something like the Mad Hatter. To me, is like just one of those
characters.
amazing characters.
Yeah.
Like you just like feel, you know. And that line, that line is a raven like a writing this. It's like so whimsical. It's beautiful. I love it. But Peter Pan, definitely. All right.
Sorry, guys.
Did y'all watch? Did y'all see the? You want to talk about that one? So the Mortal Kombat.
Oh, there's like a snippet Mortal Kombat. There was the HBO came out with a what would you call that? Like a preview?
Yeah, it's like a sneak peek.
Yeah.
I guess a sneak.
And I'm always gonna be
Reveal?
Yeah, I guess.
Sort
Well,
of.
they had like Space Jam and Tom Berry.
Oh, like a direct.
Yeah, like it was just like a hey, this is what's coming out.
Yeah.
In theaters and on HBO Max.
Yeah.
And there's literally
The new Mortal Kombat movie?
Yeah, in April.
That soon?
I've only talked about it every other week for the past 6 months. But there's literally like they released what, like 10 pictures?
Oh, it's rated R. That's right.
Yeah.
And also
freaking R.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you look at one of those pictures, apparently Steve Harvey's playing Jax.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's
wait,
something.
Wait.
Go.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep
Keep
going.
going.
Steve.
I've seen one
That's not Steve Harvey.
But it looks like
there are pictures of his face superimposed on there.
But no, it does not look like Steve. Survey
says.
Yeah.
Scroll up. It's cool because it looks like it's gonna show.
They released a bunch of information about it. Apparently, it follows a character that's Kano.
Yeah, I can see the eye.
But like if you go the dude and see that's the preview.
That's cool.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
where Sub-Zero is like making like an ice blade, and it literally just shows up.
Oh. Dude, I'm gonna have to watch it.
That's the only thing that I'm not sure about it. This new kid.
Well, and I think it's what it is because it's so hard to follow the lore of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Like, how many times are you going to do that story? So what they're doing now, but apparently the main focus of the movie.
Keep going up. I'll show you.
That's what we're talking about.
Steve Harvey.
They apparently the main focus of the movie is going to be on this new character named Cole,
Right there, yeah.
who's got like a tattoo on his chest. He doesn't know what it's from, or a birthmark or something. He doesn't know what it's from. And whoa, what just happened? And so it apparently leads him to that. But the main understory of the movie is Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Yeah, that's what's cool, and it shows like a scroll to the pictures.
That's
Keep
Sub-Zero.
Keep going.
Up or down?
Steve Harvey. You got
I guess
Kano
up,
and
go up.
Why would they show that? You know she's gonna kill him now.
I don't think she.
Well, she kills him in the movie, the first movie.
Yeah.
That's Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
No.
Yeah. It's gonna show a prequel. Hopefully, it shows how they become like Sub-Zero and Scorpion. That's freaking awesome.
Because they're actually brothers, right?
No.
Well, supposedly.
No. They're opposite clans. They're more like.
That's what
clans.
it was. Feuding clans.
And I can't remember the names of it, but Sub-Zero. It gets so mixed up. It's so weird because they're like, supposedly like
Hanzo and Bihan.
Yeah. And the Sub-Zero's clan kills all of like everyone in Scorpion's clan, but then it turns out that it was his brother or something. But no, and then so he kills all of his clan, including him, or did he kill himself? I don't remember. But Scorpion dies somehow, and he makes a pact with the god of the underworld to be like a demon.
Yeah,
bro, that's gonna be so awesome.
Exact revenge.
Dude, show the
April? Is it a series or a movie?
It's a movie.
You show like
rated R.
Rated R. You see like the shot of him making the eye sword. It looks so good.
And
I hope they
like
really do
half a second.
It talks a little bit about how Scorpion does the hook, which I think is going to be cool.
Get over here.
There's supposed to be something like the original movie. The little pterodactyl rope was gonna.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but this one I think it's supposed to be a lot more. It's not supposed to be like a living creature. It's supposed to.
That one was pretty cool though.
It was pretty cool.
I like the concept of that.
Yeah, but
it said the first 10 minutes is explaining the Scorpion Sub-Zero thing. That's what Jeff said.
Oh yeah.
I want to see what.
It said the first 10 minutes is explaining the Scorpion Sub-Zero thing.
Dude, that's so cool. Like Scorpion, that's my dude, Scorpion.
That's
Scorpion and Luke
That's
Cage.
everybody.
That's because he was easy to play. I have
him and Luke Cage. Scorpion and Sub-Zero was everybody's favorite, but I like Scorpion and Luke Cage. He's like Bruce Lee, and I love Bruce Lee. But yeah, dude, the fact that it's rated R, I'm so glad.
That's
the thing that I love Deadpool for is it kind of show people that rated R,
Bro,
the industry that rated R.
speaking of Deadpool, the next Deadpool movie's rated R, and he's in the Marvel universe.
Nice. That's what
Had you heard that?
Is it show like
The next Deadpool movie's rated R,
and it's in
the Marvel. Yeah,
dude, that's gonna be cool.
that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad they're finally stopped. I'm glad, so glad they're finally shying away from the PG-13 bullshit because that always pisses me off so much.
I don't understand why they do that.
Well, it puts more butts in seats.
Yeah,
Wrong?
no, don't.
Kids are still gonna see this shit. They got parents that don't give a damn.
Yeah, and they turned all my great, awesome rated R franchises into PG-13.
RoboCop,
Predator,
Alien. What else? Die Hard.
Die Hard.
I think 3 was the last one that was. Oh, was
Dude,
it?
It was so good.
3 with the Vengeance, I think, was the last R last
last
R rated, and then the rest of them
It's
like.
probably my favorite one. It was the Samuel L. Jackson. No, Zeus.
I was fixed to say the same part. My name is Zeus.
Not Hey Zeus. Just Zeus.
Piss me off, I'll shove a lightning bolt up your ass, Zeus.
So good. And I freaking love what's his name? Put bad guy. Ron Jeremy. Not Ron Jeremy.
Oscar. Whatever, you fucking crazy. Oscar said it. Oscar said it's not the violence I miss, it's the TNA.
It's the violence I miss.
It's the violence I miss.
I love violent movies. I love like more violent, not just gore, but violence. Like just raw. Like I want to see when somebody gets shot and I want to see their arms freaking
Fall off or fucking
you know,
like tendons and stuff
see blood
falling.
coming out of the stomach when they get shot in the stomach, or somebody gets punched in the face a bunch of times. Their face all mushy. Like I love the violence.
Oscar said I love TNA.
I mean that goes without. But I miss the violence and the good cussing. But yeah, dude, I can't wait. Mortal Kombat's gonna be awesome.
I just want.
Yeah,
I wish it would drop a trailer, like an actual trailer.
All right.
Speaking of dropping a trailer, just to add on to that. Boom! Trailer Sunday.
I'm about to watch Godzilla and King Kong again.
Those are such good movies, dude.
Godzilla versus
Godzilla.
I have the Godzilla one, the latest one. We didn't watch
I
it.
love that movie.
Yeah, we need to watch it. Dude, Godzilla, the new one, just that
so
shot.
good.
I mean, they did that in the previews and they did that in the poster too. The shot of the city all in red and them like coming down out of the sky, like dude,
that was my background for a long time. I forgot about that.
It was such a good movie. They really did a good job of those. And then of course Kong,
Godzilla. Godzilla.
That's good chocolates. Those are good dogs.
That's good diet.
Yeah, dude.
Which one?
They just did
this one? Or no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's red. The sky. That one's cool too. Where he's up in
This
the
one's
sky.
badass too. Look at that.
Yeah.
If I can find it.
But yeah, that scene where they're dropping out, dude. Like, yeah, that's what's perfect about that. That's what's good about that movie too. The Godzilla is the previews. They show just enough.
They do
to
it
get
right.
you interested in watching it without giving anything away. They give you just enough to tease, which is what it's supposed to be. It's a teaser. You're not supposed to give the plot points away,
Yes.
or reveals away in the freaking previews.
I hate that so much.
I do too. It's one of That's one of the worst things that freaking the movie industry does, worse than anything. Like, even if it's not part of it, like, I remember...
Lie to me.
What's the vanishing point? Some directors will. Some directors will shoot scenes strictly for previews.
And then you're like, well, that wasn't in the movie.
Yeah. Which I always kind of appreciate. But,
yeah, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't wait for that scene. I can't wait for that scene. And then you get there and it's like,
yeah.
the fuck was it?
I remember, what is that one where the comet hits Earth?
Armageddon?
No.
Apocalypse Now?
No.
What?
The comet hits Earth.
Which one?
The one that came out like in the 90s or 2000s, something like that.
Oh.
Deep Impact.
Deep Impact.
Yeah, Deep Impact.
Yeah, that's the first one that I noticed. Because in the freaking previews, it shows the comet hitting the Earth and the waves going super big, which it sucks. Is like, okay, now I sell that, and which wouldn't be as bad if the entire movie was about them trying to stop the comet. It's like, I already know they don't stop the comet.
Yeah.
Like, that suspense is completely gone because I saw it hit the Earth in the freaking previews.
Yeah.
Terrible. And I remember, like, Vantage Point did that too, where the president's supposed to get assassinated.
Oh yeah. That was.
They revealed that it wasn't the actual president. I was like, that's a major plot point, and that's like, even if it's not part of the actual, even if it's just, I think it's a major reveal that you put in the movie, in the previews. I don't need to watch it now. I know what
That
happened.
movie is really well done.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
King
at
of the
that.
Monsters. That I love that. I love seeing like Mothra and stuff.
Yeah, but see, that's what I love. Like Godzilla, even Kong, they did a good job of just giving you just enough to make you like, whoa, without revealing anything.
Kong was the one that had Jack Black, right?
That's the original King Kong movie. Yeah, Skull Island was the.
Was it Skull Island?
Yeah, I like too how they're like. So we took King Kong, and we put him about 5 times as big as he is.
Yeah.
in the other King Kong movies.
Yeah, because it's funny how they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do Kong versus Godzilla."
Yeah.
And
That's right. I forgot. I have to watch this one again.
Yeah,
And like it's like 50 feet tall.
yeah.
They're like, literally, Godzilla's gonna go. And they're like, no, they're like, Kong's not done growing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is Mighty Kong.
And I still think that like they're gonna do the whole team up thing.
Oh,
It'll be like it's gonna be Godzilla versus them and like Mecha Godzilla.
And I
or
love
something
like
gonna
freaking
show up.
Mothras, and it's like, I
Yeah.
love Mothra.
Yeah,
Mothra.
I think
Mothra.
I think the first
Come back, Mothra.
This Kong versus Zilla movie, I think they're gonna be fighting each other, and then
Like they do it good.
and then Mecha Godzilla is gonna show up, and they're gonna fight him together or something.
Yeah.
Or Cloverfield or something's gonna show up.
Oh, that's right. John C. Reilly had that one, right? He was in.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston.
I just remember like the Jack Black one.
It had Drew's woman in
The
it too.
scene.
What's her name?
Yeah, Brie Larson.
Yeah, Drew's
That's
woman.
before she was a pain. I just remember the one thing I remember the most about the Jack Black one is that dude falling in the pit and getting eaten by the insects, like that weird one that's slowly dissolving him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not right. No.
I was like, that's got to be the absolute worst way to die. Like, I'll get.
That makes me think of.
because it just shades like.
That makes me think of.
Oh yeah, I know.
That or Fire.
Yeah.
Was it The Mummy?
Did that do anything? The Beatles.
The crappy remake.
Oh yeah. I didn't watch the one with
This part.
Oh yeah, it crawls up in his skin.
It's like in his skin and shit.
Yeah, that sucked too. Just the fact of getting eaten by a giant worm thing, like a giant centipede, just I don't know why that scene stuck out. Gross.
Skywalker.
Grossy. Yeah, yeah, I'm glad that they're finally, or at least some of them are starting to pull out of that stupid.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm glad they did it with Godzilla. 'Cause that movie was amazing. And if they would have revealed too much in the trailers, it would have been.
What are you shaking on me? Quit.
Weird.
I'm already having enough problems.
But yeah, that dude, dude, 2 was so good too.
Dude. Just look. I can't wait. This series, this whole universe is so like, and
this is badass.
It's so interesting to me.
I do like too how they
look at that
dehumanized Godzilla.
Yeah,
because like in the other ones they made it like oh well it's Godzilla. Well this one it's like it's Godzilla.
Yeah, he is an
big
animal.
old lumbering. He doesn't give a shit. He's like a big ass honey badger. Like
this is the second Godzilla movie in this one, right?
Yeah,
they had Godzilla.
Second one was really fights the what is it called
and he looks so.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
The new one
dude.
looks so mean, but he's so fat too.
Well,
he's like a thick boy.
Yeah,
thick boy. He's like got that big old
really
neck.
jacked. He's like,
he's like,
yeah.
I love old Godzilla
Yeah.
movies, dude. You can obviously tell it's the dude in a suit.
Yeah,
It's so
all
good though.
rubber.
Yeah. Like what is the drop kick one?
Yeah.
Where he, like, flies on his tail.
There's a game that came out for PS2 called War of Monsters. Something like that. It is really cool. You can be King Kong or Godzilla, or be like some kind of weird, like, mecha guy.
Awesome.
Dude, he looks
No,
dope.
dude, just look out. That's what I love about the new. They made him just look like a badass.
Yeah.
Like he just.
Yeah.
And that and there's electric. His power up. It comes from
His
his
nuke
tail
power
and
up, and it goes
goes-
always
He like
Yeah.
goes to his tail. Just
that
fucking-
noise too when it comes.
It just
Yeah.
looks so
He's like-
cool.
Jeez,
That one where he pulls his like mouth open. It's like,
Yeah.
"Ah!" Oh, so badass, dude. I love it.
And just the fact that they make it so percussive.
Yeah.
Because it's like he does that and everybody's like, oh, God. It's like, yeah, that's probably how that would be. It's a
I imagine that's how
nuclear
that would be.
blast
Coming out
out of a giant
300-foot
lizard.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna bust some eardrums.
They got Mecha Godzilla and
The old ones, there's like
Air-
20 of them.
Oh, dude, there's more than 20.
I remember the animated series, the old animated series Godzilla.
Where's Little Zilla?
Yeah. And then, of
Mothra.
course,
Come back,
the
Mothra.
90s movie with
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I forgot about this one.
98 with the
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick. I feel bad because he got so much crap for that movie.
That was a good movie. I enjoyed that movie. I really liked that movie.
It's entertaining movie.
I don't care what anybody says.
But
I
it's not-
really like that movie. This is what I was thinking of, right? Dude, it was so long ago.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that shot where those guys are dropping in out of the clouds. The backdrop of the destroyed city.
Dude, look at this. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. Oh, yeah, I love Godzilla. Yeah, that's what it was. They have the red. I thought the city was red. They got the red.
This was the original one, though. The first one.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah,
original.
that's perfect. This is
That's so
scene right there,
badass.
that's what I'm talking about. That's so
Bro,
cool.
just look at that.
Badass.
How scared would you be if that
I
was
know,
real, though?
Especially because what you're going into.
Yes.
You know what you're going into. You have no idea where it's at.
Man, that's so creepy. Ugh. My favorite dinosaur roar ever.
Yeah. Like, yeah, dude. So, dude, Kong. Dude, I hope they do good. I hope it's not another Batman vs Superman where they just kind of pop for a little bit.
We'll find out Sunday what
For
the
like
trailer is.
5 minutes.
It's coming out this
I
year,
want
though.
A freaking war between King Kong and Godzilla.
You
I
do or you
want,
don't?
like, leveling a city
Oh, you
war
well.
between the two.
I wonder if Kong's gonna leave Skull Island,
I think they're gonna bring. I think they're
or if they're gonna like kidnap, like they tranked him and brought him.
I think that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna bring him.
Yeah, that fucking scene where he like comes out of the fucking shadows.
Yeah.
And then he just fucking lets it.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
God, so great. Yeah, I think they're gonna find a way to. They're gonna bring Kong in, and he's gonna get loose, and then him and freaking Godzilla's gonna go. I wouldn't mind if like them bringing him to like the first 10 minutes of the movie, and the rest hour and a half is
Just them fighting?
just fighting, it
Just
out.
going to literally going to town,
Yeah,
destroying everything.
that would be. That would be legit.
March 26th, dude. That's soon. We'll be on HBO Max in the US on that
So
day.
we need to watch
What? That
March
comes out before?
26th?
Ugh.
before.
I just got super pumped about that. It was originally set to be released
2
in
months,
May.
dude.
It's been brought forward following negotiations between Legendary and distributed Warners. Latter's decision put all of its 2021 movies on HBO Max on the same day it hit theaters, an extremely controversial one.
Dude,
And
I
in
would
December,
love
it led
see
to
that.
Legendary threatening legal action.
Y'all should come like tonight. We can watch it on the big TV.
To what?
Come on, I need to watch that. Watch on the big ass TV.
How big is y'all's TV?
But if you want.
Our TV's big. It just looks small because it's in that big ass fucking thing.
All right, yeah. Godzilla versus Kong, dude.
Dude, I didn't even see the touchdown.
Can't wait. So jacked about that.
And Peter Pan.
And Peter Pan.
There's no like
that too.
There's no release for Peter Pan yet. It's just Jim Gaffigan's on.
And
that's so weird.
Mortal Kombat in April.
Mortal Kombat in April.
Man, such a good year for movies.
But we can't go to the theater.
Really go to the theaters to see it. I mean, kind of, but not really.
We could.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna watch
Ghostbusters coming out this year.
Oh, been pushed.
Has it?
Yeah.
To November.
To November.
Damn.
That was the next thing I got.
Oh.
Oh no! There it is, right there. So Uncharted and Ghostbusters have been pushed.
Dang it!
Uncharted been pushed till next year.
I think they're hoping theaters will come back in.
Probably, but Ghostbusters from what, June or July to November.
And they had it where it's going to release on the same day, like 2 released.
Yeah, no.
But I guess not. I guess that's not important. I can't wait. Dude, this is such a great year for movies. This is like, I don't know. This is like the year like There Will Be Blood and No Country for Old Men. It's like just the greatest movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for all these.
And they can't push it back anymore though. It's been pushed back a whole year, now a year and a half. Okay.
What else you got?
Oh, I got Hitman 3. This comes from Gfinity Esports. Hitman 3 came out, and apparently it's supposed to be.
Are you fixing to tell me it's going to be mediocre? It's not very good.
No. It sounds like it's going to be good. I haven't seen any reviews for it because I don't want to watch any.
I'm going to buy it and make them watch me play it.
But yeah, it came out I think on the 20th. And I don't have it because I'm broke, but I will eventually. And so here's what I know so far about it. Hitman 3 is the conclusion of the World of Assassins trilogy. So you had Hitman 1, which was episodic. I think Hitman 2 came out all at the same time. And Hitman 3
is it episodic as well?
Coming out. I don't think 2 was. So Hitman released in 2016 between March and December. Hitman 2 was released in 2018. And the Hitman 3 is coming out, released on the 20th of this year, a couple of days ago. It's for the PS4, the PS5, the PC, which is going to be an Epic Store exclusive, but you can still import 1 and 2 from Steam.
Well, that's cool.
And I think you can even get those for free. Because if you buy the third one, I think the other 2 will automatically come with it.
I will look at that right now. But I almost bought that earlier.
I don't think I've played Hitman.
Dude, that's one of my all-time favorite franchises. I've played them all.
I might have played a little.
Xbox One, it comes out. Xbox Series X comes out for Google Stadia for the last 10 people that are still playing in Stadia.
You failed miserably.
And it's going to come out with the Nintendo
He's always talking on Google.
Via the cloud streaming. So it's awesome. Agent 47 is back. This is what they said. For his most intimidating and professional contract of his entire career. Which I don't know, because I remember, I think one of them was the Absolution, or one you have to actually go after Diana, which is your handler. That was pretty intense. Like having to go kill you, because you have a. Because I played them all since the first one.
Yeah.
And you had Diana in your ear the whole time, and now you're going to try to kill her. That's pretty perfect. And there's one part that you do something else that's extremely personal, or at least it shows you. So if they're going to top that, that's going to be pretty good.
Extremely personal.
Yeah.
Like?
So they said it's going to be professional. Well, I'll tell y'all. Way. So I don't know. I don't know how it can be more intimate than Diana and then what you did. Find out what you did. But the cool thing is that it will allow you to it allows you to import the first and second game into Hitman 3, so you can play through all of them. And
I'm not seeing that on here.
there's not a whole lot new to the series. They didn't add a whole bunch to it because, I mean, they pretty much kind of got it perfected the way they want it. I think they're adding a camera which you can use. You can use to unlock doors. You can use for, like espionage and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. But as far as the gameplay, there's not going to be a whole lot of new stuff. It's the third installment of the series, you know, so they're not going to change a whole lot. The new levels that you can explore are Dubai, UAE, Dartmoor, England, Berlin, Germany, Chongqing, China. Sorry for that. Mendoza, Argentina, and the Carpathian Mountains. The Carpathian Mountains? Yeah. Romania? Yeah. The coolest part, too, is that this is going to be VR supported. So you can actually be Agent 47. Yeah. And apparently you can do the missions. I don't know if you can do all of them. I don't know if you can do some of them. That's going to be sick. You can get the standard edition, the deluxe edition, which comes with the digital art book, soundtrack, director's commentary for the mission intros, and premium outfits. If you pre-ordered either the regular or the deluxe edition, then you get the Trinity pack, which gives you a white, red, and black, a different black suit. But I mean, you gotta wear the Agent 47 suit. How can you not wear that suit? Dude, I can't wait to play this. Hitman is absolutely one of my absolute favorite series.
It says here, if you pre-purchase or purchase Hitman 3 within the first 10 days of launch and receive the Hitman 1 Game of the Year Edition Access Pass DLC for free, available until January 30th at 2 p.m.
Okay. The stalking and hunting your targets. it's awesome. It's amazing.
It reminded me a lot of, I remember, I don't know about the timeline like between that and that, like remember when Splinter Cell, the original one came out.
Yeah,
and
couldn't play those. There's too much stealth.
Point of that game was to not ever be seen.
Yeah,
and it was just like I remember playing that and then playing Hitman. I was like, oh, I like the same.
Yeah,
but not at all.
The difference, like in the Splinter Cells, you just had to like hide.
Yeah.
But Hitman, you gotta act like Don disguises.
Yeah.
And try to sneak around, which I love them both. And then it's about time for them to come out with a new Splinter Cell game.
Well, they came out with that one that was supposed to be like co-op.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Apparently terrible.
Yeah, I absolutely love the Hitman games, and Hitman 3 just oh man.
They're
that just Agent 47 is one of my favorite characters.
Think about making a new Hitman movie.
Oh really?
And they're gonna make it to where, but they say that Agent 47 is not gonna be a hero.
Oh, good.
Because you know the first two, he's like a hero.
Yeah.
But Timothy Oliphant in the first one, and then I didn't even see the second.
I hadn't either. I wanted to, but I never did. I really liked the first one, but they had like some serious.
Timothy Oliphant looks freaking weird.
Yeah, he does. And I saw there's like a major scene mess ups. Like there's one scene where they walk into a hotel and there's a big like end table on the end of the bed, and they do it, and the next day there's like no table there. Like, come on,
wait,
yeah.
They do it?
They do it?
And they push the table out the window.
Yeah, maybe they
out the window.
Like I keep hitting my shit on this table. Like, why do you keep stopping?
Yeah.
Oh, get rid of it.
But the movie itself was pretty decent. I hadn't seen the second one, but I think it's on HBO or Netflix. I'm planning on watching it. But dude, the 3D, the VR, holy crap! Dude.
I see. I'm not well versed. I don't.
We got to get you versed in the VR.
Yeah, it's got some good stuff. There's some really good stuff. Like the Iron Man VR, it's awesome. They got some good stuff.
He'll tell you that the Star Trek one's good.
Star Trek one is awful.
It's terrible.
Like you can legit you're on the bridge crew of the Star Trek, and you can decide if you want to be the captain. You can fly it. You can be you can do the arms and stuff, or you can do the energy. And so, like, if you're flying, like I'm a pilot, that's what I do. And I need more energy.
Yeah, I'm a pilot. That's what I do.
And it's like I need more power, or sometimes like I need less power because we're supposed to go silent, and they can give me less power and shields. It's just freaking awesome. I love it.
Did you say that you get the first 2 games for free?
I think so. As part of the, if you get the third one, I want to say that you get the first 2 for free.
I'm not seeing that anywhere. I've even on Epic.
See, the cool thing is it will allow you to import the first and second game into.
You can import your saves from 1 and 2.
Hitman, the second one is on Hulu.
Is it
Agent 47 or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, it may not be for free, but I just what I saw it was for free.
And
but I know you can download it on Steam,
and the
even
second
though
Godzilla
3
is
it.
But the first one is not.
There's another one's really good. Pain and Gain? No.
Blood and Truth.
Blood and Truth.
Oh.
That's fucking fun.
That's badass too. Yeah, it's like an action movie.
It's an action movie. Dude, it's good.
I was playing
like jumping out of windows, like grabbing onto storm pipes. And
I was playing
shooting at cars.
I guess it's an expansion to Super Hot the other day.
Oh, Super Hot's good. Yeah,
I've played Super Hot, but I was playing. I guess there's like an expansion.
Oh, really?
I was playing it on Game Pass the other day.
What's that other one?
The Super Hot in VR is so cool. You feel like Neo.
Bar. What's the bar one?
Bar fight.
Bar
See,
fight.
it was just a bar fight.
Fucking fun, dude.
I showed you all
and then they
the
have
stuff.
co-op. We
I showed you all the one where it's like Boneworks or whatever. You just do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
And you just like get weapons, you get anything, and you just get other. Like,
Oh yeah, I remember you saying.
They got some. The VR, they got some cool stuff. One that's like you can do the Apollo 11 mission. That one that you can do the Titanic, and you can actually control like a submarine and visit parts of the sunken Titanic. They got some cool exploration ones, and then they have some cool action ones. That are yeah, the Resident Evil VR. Apparently, that's awful. Like not awful, like in make bad.
I don't know.
Make really good.
Like I don't want to like that scene where she like where she stab you. Does she? No, chainsaw, isn't it? Doesn't she?
The chainsaw is
at the very beginning.
Yeah, she's in the attic.
Yeah.
It's
Fuck
like
that little
right
kid.
At the very, no,
like
no,
your
like,
hands.
Yeah, where it's like
I say little
like,
kid. It's his girlfriend.
Yeah, like don't you like cut your hand in half?
I don't know.
That's like
cut your
three
arm
of your
off?
fingers off.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that in VR.
Let's do it.
VR. That's the thing I don't like about it. They have a whole lot of like horror games.
Yeah.
Like I remember the first one was like called The Kitchen or something like that. They came out like one of the launch ones. Yeah, I can't do the VR stuff. Of the horror. I can't do the VR regulars, like the horror regular stuff. Like I'm definitely not. Yeah, now
the chainsaw.
Dude,
Nah.
we got to do it.
Go ahead.
No, we got to do it together. Everybody.
I'll watch
Everybody. No,
while
you have to do it first.
No.
Just look at that.
Like VR is weird. Like for a while, they like came out with some decent stuff, and then they came out with nothing for a long time, and now they're starting to kind of pick it back up again.
I really want Flight Simulator, but I want a HOTAS.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Flight Simulator, I'm pretty sure is on Game Pass.
I want a HOTAS. It's
So like the joystick,
fucking joystick, but I want it VR.
Yeah, that's why I haven't played Star Wars Squadron yet, because Rogue Squadron. Because I'll go with the HOTAS in the VR. And I don't want to play it unless I can get the HOTAS in the VR.
Can you imagine fucking flying around space in a fucking X-Wing?
Right.
Or a TIE fighter, bro?
Like,
What, a HOTAS?
like you're like actually doing this. So good.
Oh, man, that'd be so awesome. Look at that. That's so cool.
But yeah, that's another thing about the VR too. There's a whole lot of done like zombie shooters, stuff like that. I'm tired of that.
Well, that's all we got. Zombies, vampires,
We got some good stuff.
werewolves. That's all we got.
That's all we got.
And now we got real vampires and
Pretty good.
not vampires,
Boring is good. It's extremely violent, but cartoony and good. All right, that's pretty much all I got.
I got one more.
Hitman 3. Can't wait. What you got?
So Russia is banning several violent anime movies, series.
Russia is.
So Death Note, Inuyashiki, and Tokyo Ghoul overclaims that Russian teens have been reenacting the violent scenes found in their series.
Let them do it. You weed them out.
So every episode contains cruelty, murder, or violence. State prosecutors also put Naruto.
See, yes. That's like the Superman thing here.
Oh, it's just silly.
I love that argument comes up about violence in video games, and there's been literally tons and tons of studies that has debunked that. Absolutely no relation whatsoever.
Not just wrong, you're stupid.
Between violent video games and violent people.
Yeah, I saw that and was like, it was dumb.
Yeah, something stupid.
But it's a lot of parents there too, or have been since like 2013. After a 15-year-old girl who had a Death Note collection died by suicide.
See, that's the thing. It's like you don't want to take the blame for it. Like, not that you've been blamed for it, but I mean, were you not paying attention whatsoever to what your
child be a better
doing?
parent?
Just leave them. You can't let games and comic books and stuff raise your kids for
This
you.
is just 2000.
Yeah.
And 2002 all over again.
Yeah.
But in Russia.
You remember when they hated GTA?
Yeah, GTA 3 came out.
Yeah.
Like, that's what started the whole violence in video games.
He's shooting cops.
He's killing hookers.
Killing hookers.
Selling his money back.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I know, right? That's what's her face? Matter of fact, it was the last Hitman movie. No,
Anna Sarkeesian.
yeah.
Anna, is it Anna?
She's a bit Sarkeesian. That's what she. Because she used Hitman. She was playing the last Hitman game, and there's a stage mission where
Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah,
is that her?
Yeah, there's a scene where you go to a strip club, and she is playing. Oh, it's not even her gameplay. She steals somebody else's gameplay, and the person is just goes and kills all the strippers. It's like, see, this is what I'm talking about. It tailors to toxic masculinity, male chauvinism. I was like, you don't have to. As a matter of fact, that's not even part of the mission. That's just somebody goofing off.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even. That's not even what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
It's like, but they pulled that one little section out. It's that thing with Tipper Gore. She does that too. She did one that she was with like the Mad Mothers Against.
Yeah.
Drunk driving?
No. This is music. They did it with music.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's like, well, like playing Just Cause like 3 and I launched dead bodies in the air. Like, it's funny. Like,
yeah.
Like, you think I'm going to go do that in real life?
I know.
I'm going to go kill somebody to launch their body 200 feet in the air?
Yeah. I like the ones that are still like, it's always like the old guys or the ladies that are like, you kill somebody on a video game, you get like 200 points, and you're going to go out in the world and think I can kill somebody and get 200 points. Like, first of all, that had been a thing since in like 20 years.
Is her?
Gore? Yeah, Al Gore's wife?
Al Gore's wife.
I had no idea that's who y'all were talking about.
Well, yeah. Yeah, well...
She's 72? What's she doing playing video games? That's awesome.
No, she doesn't like video games or the violent music, or... She came out with the whole thing with against the parental advisory thing.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't...
Like, she's the reason why now that... well, not now, but when you
PMRC... Parents Music Resource
the
Center.
Lyrics in the CD, so you can read it. Like, she's the reading for that, which is fine, that part. But she tried. I remember what tipped her. Like, was it her or one of the moms that brought it to her attention? They let their kid listen to Prince because it's Prince, Prince. But he's got a song in the album called I don't say it. I'm gonna get to like P Control, like.
Oh.
And it's like
I wish I could hit that note. I'd hit that note right now.
To P Control. I don't know if we'll get in trouble with saying that.
You can say it. It's the name of a song.
Pussy Control. And she walked in on her kid listening to, what are you listening to?
Nothing.
And then that just snowballed. into like now seeing.
So that's where Kyle's mom came from.
Yeah.
Initially, yeah.
Working to end abuse in the video game industry.
Oh god, and they hated me so much. She doesn't even play videos. She doesn't even like video games.
Didn't she have something to do with The Last of Us?
Too. She was they brought her in. Little Drunkman brought her in as a what do you call it?
Who? Oh yeah.
They brought her in for a consultant.
What is it?
And yeah, I mean it's that's the thing. Like every major media goes to that. Music went to that. Movies went to that. Comic books went to that.
Yeah.
And it's been games for the past 20 years.
I forgot to tell you. I bought The Last Ronin.
Oh really?
Yes.
Nice.
I haven't read it yet. It's on Amazon though. It's like on
It's
my
like
phone.
3 or 4 of them out now. I want to read.
No, it's not out yet.
Oh really?
Next month I think.
I hadn't been a long time since I read a comic book, but I really want to read that. Have you heard that about Ronin? So like, all the Ninja Turtles are dead. One. And he's like on vengeance on his brothers. No, I think Shredder's already dead in here. I think it's somebody. It may be.
I thought I read something where it was like.
It might be Shredder.
Because I know what you're talking about now that I'm seeing it.
And that's a cool thing because we talked about it like when they first announced. It was like our first or second plug-in.
February 17th is the second one.
Okay. It was like our first or second plug-in, and I saw that. So I was like, dude. And I thought, how cool would it be if it was like the last one was left was Mikey? Because it had a picture of like 3 of the ghost turtles and then 1, but his had like the black hood, and you couldn't tell who he was. It's like, how cool would that be? It was Mikey. He used to be like the goofy, silly guy, and now he's like super serious and like angry all the time, rage fueled. I was like, that'd be, and it is. It's Mikey.
Yeah, that's been leaked. So
like
yeah.
the picture, like
Let me pull it up again.
that they showed, like it wasn't. They knew it wasn't Raph because Raph apparently has like from Shredder has like 2 big scars, and he's one of the ghosts. And so, kind of through some of the ghosts, they figured it was either Donatello or Michelangelo, and I think
Sorry.
that it was Mikey. I was like, dude, that's the best scenario. That's like the coolest. Like, if they do go that spot, it was like super like opposite from what it used to be. It's so. I've got like a few cool pictures I've had. There's one of like Donatello, like his head, like he's crying, and you see like the other mask, like the red blue.
Was this it?
On his.
He's got them all.
On his staff. And I've seen like
I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's so cool. That's another like one of my favorite franchises, dude. I love Ninja. That's one of the things like that's something else that I know a lot of people complain about. Like they make movies sell toys. But like, I was just making that to sell toys. I was like, that's my entire childhood,
right?
Is TV shows and movies just sell toys, and I freaking loved every second of it.
Damn right, dude. Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. I had
Power
tons
Rangers,
of Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles are my 2 biggest. That's some Batman. I had a few G.I. Joe. But it's like, yeah, that's not something. That's a good thing. As a kid, you love that.
But yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that I have that. Did you sneeze? You got booger. What's that? Did you get it? Please no. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a booger. There was something there. I swear it. But yeah, so that's supposed to come out. What was the other thing? You done with it?
Jesus Christ, Drew.
I'm working down that shit. It's good.
You feeling it?
No, I mean I was earlier.
Worry about a problem there.
Reminds me of that. Remember that old Was it like American Funniest criminals? Or wasn't a criminal, but the cop pulled somebody over and he opens the door and like tons of beer cans coming out. He's like, here, wait a minute, I got my ID, and he goes in and just like breaking out beer cans on the ground. He's like, dude, what are you doing?
It's like, oh, asshole. Big old vampire lady.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
Are you single, mama?
Yeah. Like, you real tall. That's. I'll tell you a story about that later. But yeah, they're like, that's a big old vampire lady. Like, well, people are like, she looks really tall there. And then there's a video of a preview trailer where she's coming through a door and she's like ducking down to get through there. So they're like, oh, that's a huge bitch.
Hey, mama.
Like, what is that, Johnny Bravo?
Yeah.
And they got the Amazon women.
Oh, you can't show it on that.
You want to see my chest hair? It's blonde and curly.
Oh, look, Johnny.
I do too.
Hot mama.
Hot mama. Yeah, dude, that's
Dang, I'm pretty.
awesome. Dang, I'm pretty.
That'd be funny. I'm surprised I went to the live action. Of course, I will play the whole live action Johnny Bravo. Hot mama.
It's all looking in the mirror. Dang, I'm pretty.
Wow.
Yep. You got anything else, Sid?
I'm out.
This is that's a full one.
It's a long.
It's like 2 hours long.
A bunch of stuff coming out.
You got some stuff to edit there, bud.
Yeah. Listen, like it too.
But
yeah,
I'm done.
So eventually we're gonna do what we call our fives.
Top fives.
Which is this one is gonna be our top 5 favorite games. But eventually it's gonna be, top 5 favorite single players, multiplayer, top 5 favorite movies, band, or whatever. And how often are we gonna do that? Every month,
I think we should do it every week.
Every week has to run out of stuff.
Run out of 5.
You have no
my 5
idea.
favorite screws.
Fucking videos, memes.
5 favorite.
The sky is the limit. Okay, every other week.
5 favorite poops.
5 favorite poop. You got the swirlies. You got the drips. Then you got the little raisins.
You got the sweet, glorious reliefs.
Then you got the Infinna wipes.
the little confetti poppers.
Yeah. Cannonballs.
Yeah.
You got the ones that splash your beehole.
The one like.
Yeah.
That's it.
So yeah, eventually we're gonna put out 5. That's not gonna be live stream. It's gonna be on
YouTube only.
You gotta have the content that's strictly just for YouTube.
Yeah.
Now I did try to put a video up on BitChute, and I think it's still rendering. I don't know if that's a.
I even know we had a BitChute.
Yeah.
The password, everything's the same.
BitChute.
Kind of like an alternative YouTube.
How do you spell that?
BITCH.
But it's not synth.
Not as much.
Not as.
A lot of people are going to BitChute because of the old censorship stuff.
It's
So
not a bad idea. Just to spread yourself out.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like YouTube's already got an algorithm that supports their highest content users more than anybody else. So these are ones that are not as well known. Might help us get a little bit more of a following. There's another 2 I want to put it on too, but that took forever, so I never did. With the other ones. What is it?
Same password?
Yeah. One of them is rumble.com, another one is Odyssey. I like to put us on. But it uploaded, and then it has to process, and it has never finished processing yet. And I know some people are even having problems sometimes getting to our site on
YouTube or
YouTube.
I don't know.
It's that older one. And I don't know, because there's another eFFn gaming that had put a video out since like 2013. They only have like 8 videos.
We have what?
20, well,
at least 27 now.
These, and then plus we have our Legos. We have unboxing. We have a couple of unboxings, I think. Ours is definitely more active. So I don't know. We'll see.
We need to hit up old. What's that dude? The quartering?
Jeremy. He's the one who he's a video the one who talking about his alternative site.
Like he puts stuff everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I like to do too. I wish there's a way you could just put it on one thing and then it's like, hey, everybody, like the wolf from Office. Would you whoop it?
Oh yeah, Ryan came up with it.
Yeah, so I'll try to put this one up. I'm definitely gonna put this one up on BitChute too. Then I'm gonna try to see.
When you say BitChute, I'm gonna be like, bless you.
BitChute.
I've sneezed like 30 times and not a single one of you fuckers.
I heard you sneeze one.
Are you? You are a goddamn liar.
You sneeze a single.
I just flip you off like this every time.
I've not noticed a single sneeze. I was saying he didn't. Saying I hadn't noticed it.
Not noticed. Not a shit.
I don't know.
You noticed and you didn't say nothing.
I did.
I hate y'all. Why are y'all so hateful to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
You yelled at me earlier.
Rumble.
You fucking riled up my dog. You wouldn't shut the fuck up and I had a headache.
Walked in the house.
You riled him up.
No.
Leave him alone.
He does
It's fun to wild up though.
I know.
Not when I have a headache.
I don't do it on purpose. I just stand there. He hates me.
Oh, Waldo.
Yeah.
He don't hate you. He don't hate anybody.
No, Waldo hates me.
You should have seen. We had a.
Stand there and he's like, oh, fuck that guy.
I had a guy come and redo the security system.
Yeah.
Did not like that man at all. He was not happy with him. Not happy with him at all.
Not happy with me if I move. Actually, if I don't, if I
Hey,
stop,
man, my buddy.
I stop moving and he gets pissed off. It's like,
Watch, I'll go to bed after you guys leave, and he'll be on my side of the bed. I have to throw shit at him to make him move. If I pick up the blanket, try and get in bed, he bites me.
I've been lucky the last few times. I've been able to sneak out of here without him knowing either that or he knows.
you know, I gotta be real. I'm always real quiet.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
This is the door that always I'm worried about. But hopefully we'll get some more people. Get some more people in chat. Love you guys in chat. We'll be cool to have like a group thing.
Do we have an outro song?
No, it's the same thing.
I think we should do something different as an outro.
That's our show song.
eventually I'll
That's the
I'll get
beginning,
something
though.
Together,
That's just,
it'll be I'll make a whole playlist.
I think we should come up with like a whole
Well, we
playlist
need
of
something
songs.
The only problem with that is, let's say we do get big where we're doing, we need a song that is distinct, that's ours, that we use.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We know it's us. But if we put like beginning and ending songs different, and a different song for every single different type of video that we put,
You don't have to have the same song for the outro.
It's the weekly plugin song.
Oh, you can have different outro songs.
No, it's the same. It gotta be the same one.
No, it doesn't. Like some series.
Like we use Fransyntho, and then we use the Renegade one.
This one.
Yeah. So that song is for everything else that we do. And Fransyntho is for plugin.
I think we should change it up.
Come on. Then we won't have a song that's like a secret mix. But
do it.
Shut
him up.
What kind do you want?
Oh, it's still gonna be we're still gonna have the same song. The intro and the exit song is still gonna be the same.
Well,
so we need a song.
I figured we'd have like something
Look, here
different.
they come, and then that music. Oh, here they come. Yes, eFFn gaming. And then when that music hits up.
I don't know. I just always thought we'd have like different stuff.
Something that says. I mean,
I named one of these songs, and I can't remember which one it was. I think it was this one. I think it was this song I named.
I wanted to use that first one that we had that got cover band was awesome.
We never fixed that either. We just took the song off, right? We didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't put a new one on there. Yeah, we get copyright strike. Like
We get quite a bit. As a matter of fact, we got one of this last video that I had to cut a scene out because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like you watched it, you know, the awkward thing that I've got for the Jesse Pinkman, you're taking a drink of water. Like,
yeah.
I used that twice, and then there's one right after that. It was because we were talking about John Madden. Yeah, dude, John Madden's alive. And
Yeah.
and I put up the like, I'm dead. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. You know.
Oh, you put the Monty Python
there,
thing.
Yeah. And they copyright.
Then he hits him with the pan.
Yeah. I had to get that out because like I didn't use that much of that myself. It must be like pretty strict copyrighted.
Probably.
But yeah,
You would figure that some of this stuff would fall under free use.
Yeah, no, right. I mean, if you're not, unless you're just like showing the movie and like, here, let's watch this movie and showing the movie and everything. But if you're just using clips of it,
Yeah, that's pretty much all we got for today. Don't forget, you can find these every Monday at 9:15
9:15
on the YouTubes, and soon to come other video platforms that we're looking into. Stream this every Thursday at 8.
Thursty Thursday.
Our Thursty Thursdays.
We don't have enough. This week was Japanese film sake, which I loved.
Is that?
Oh, I'm pulling a Drew. I'm really bad at this. Yeah. Go buy plum.
So if you like plum, if you like wine, if you like kind of
From the house of
weird-
Kikan.
Yeah. If you like,
I can't say it. I'm sorry.
If you're a wine
I
drinker,
butchered
it's cool
that.
because it's made from plums instead of grapes. And so, if you like plums, if you like wine, you're definitely gonna like that. I love plums, and I love wine, so like right up my alley. I'm gonna drink the whole bottle. You had a little bit. You had a little bit. I drank the rest.
He drank the whole bottle. Yeah. We're looking in. I'm looking into streaming more on the FN Gaming channel, just to get our numbers up and around.
Yeah, I'm a
Excuse me.
stoked bro, and I can't fix it. God bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks, guys.
Kills it.
Yeah.
Literally kills it.
I also stream still on my personal channel. It's twitch.tv/Jellyhewby. With a Y, not a IE.
I don't know why I put IE in there. But...
Bitch. Did you see it?
No.
Fucker. Where's it at? I'm gonna show you. But yeah. I've been doing a lot of Warzone lately, getting better. It was last month. Yeah, so feel free to check us out there. What do you got, Sid? You gonna start doing anything?
Wanted to eventually.
Wow, that's the first one.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, catch us every Thursday.
Yeah.
So we
We'll have a new drink next Thursday. I don't know what it's
I'll
gonna
figure.
be.
Am I doing next Thursday or are you doing next Thursday? You? Okay.
And yeah, so
I'll figure something out.
and then we always have our fallback, our Cayman margaritas.
Anyway, we appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out with us. Jeff, Oscar, thank y'all.
Or commenting too. It's always funner when we have people in chat.
Yeah, it helps a lot. Makes us not so one-sided, I guess, even though there's three of us.
Look at my little baby arm.
Look,
Whatever, these fucking morons.
My little baby arm.
Oscar, say it for me one time.
Look like a Popeye.
You
Oh, pie face.
make me happy. Anyway, again, we appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
I'm Cinemadrue.
I'm Jellyhewby.
Psycho Theater.
We're eFFn Gaming.
You should be too.